Good morning, this is Nick with Williams Sewer Line Inspectors performing a video inspection of 8845 Lookout Mountain Avenue in Los Angeles. Right now what we're looking at is the city sewer. This is underneath the street in front of the house. Pull back until we get into the line itself. What we're really interested in is called the main sewer line. This is the portion of the property sewer line which starts outside the exterior of the building and runs to the city sewer. Let's see here if we can't move the camera a little bit more. Okay, good. Right now it looks like the city sewer has been lined in the past. As we pull in, we see quite a few roots right here at the beginning of the line. We saw an earthworm there. This many roots in a sewer line, plus signs of an earthworm, indicates that there is a possibility of a crack in the pipe. Right now the walls of the pipe are just filled with these roots and preventing an actual direct observation of the walls themselves. I suspect this is just from a lack of maintenance. Pull back a little bit further. We see it's a clay material. We can now start to see the walls of the pipe. Still some pretty heavy roots coming into the line. Clay does allow for root intrusions, but typically we will see roots being a little bit milder than this. Usually we'll see what we see right here as root intrusions. The majority of all clay lines have that. We see a little bit heavier roots as we go in further. It's possible that the pipe is not damaged. In fact, it's more often than not that the pipe won't be damaged, even when there's that many roots in it. But what it does need at this time is it needs a very thorough cleaning. Keep pulling back here. Let's see here. This pipe here has a fairly decent crack right there and some space offsetting in it. I'll go ahead and locate this spot because this is a fairly good sized crack here, and we'll continue pulling back here for now. Just to make sure you see what I'm looking at, here is the crack. It's on the bottom left hand side of the screen. It's a good sized one. It's got some displacement. There's not a whole lot of roots coming into it right now, but it is displaced. It's indicative of a crack which is able to allow sewage to escape the system. And one of the things we try to avoid in sewer lines is to allow sewage to get out of the system into the soil around the pipe. Alright. We're now in a cast iron pipe. It's got debris around the walls. Looks like it's possible that this line has backed up in the not too distant past. Probably was cleaned out after backing up. Let's see. It's not definitely true, but it's possible, definitely possible, based off what I'm seeing. Much older cast iron pipe here. I'm not seeing a failure in the cast iron pipe at this time, but definitely looks original to the structure. Typically cast iron pipe lasts about 80 years before needing replacement. Cast iron fails fairly slowly. It will give you plenty of notice as long as you have a look at the line every 3 or 4 years. You should start to see when the roots start to intrude into the cast iron pipe. They're actually coming in through holes in the wall of the pipe rather than joints as they do in clay pipe. And that's a good time to start planning for replacing the cast iron pipe. Then we're in a plastic pipe, and this is where we're entering the line. There is cast iron inside the house. You can see some of it in the downstairs, I think it's a laundry room. Alright, I'll just go ahead and show you the access that we got into today. It's right there. It's actually located in this front planter area, about center of the wall of the planter area. It's only about 2 or 3 inches underneath the dirt, typically. There's the cap that usually goes on it. This is a better look at that space. So it's right there. Okay, please see my written report for all final findings and recommendations. Again, this is Nick with Williams Sewer Line Inspectors. Thank you very much, and have a great day.